Hello everyone, welcome to Toyeen Talks. Wow. How are you doing? Anyway, taking koko kin now. Any gidi èèyàn pàtàkì. Thank you all for watching. Thank you for following us. And if you're new here, we say you're welcome. Thank you for joining us.
Time. My phone can you what's your condition? How do you mean what time? Give me time. 8:54. Ekale. Good evening. Rich Tiger, you guys never sleep. People plenty from YouTube. How are you guys? Today no be usual day for me. I was supposed to come out early. But it's been a very, very busy day for me. 1:55 in UK. So it's 8:55 here. It's 8:55 here. I was supposed to come. I'm just looking at the time. Mi ò mọ time mo sùn. Mi ṣe dé ní ìrọ̀lẹ́. I was tired because mo ti kúrò nílé láti ìdájí. So I was very tired. So good evening, guys. How are you? Ṣàlàáfíà la wà. Again, sáré jẹ́ yín sí full story behind this issue. Many of you remember this story where the lady came out to come and talk about, the video surfaced online where your video in Kolele. No, Kolele. Okay, I don't have it here. I posted a video earlier. This video of this guy is on the YouTube. I posted it on Facebook too. So I've gotten wind of the full story. Number one, they are content creator. Both husband and wife are content creator on TikTok. Number two, sorry, I'm greeting every one of you. Sorry. So I'm greeting you as we are coming in. Good evening. Anything YouTube. So I'm greeting every one of you. So I don't want it to stay. I don't want the video to be long. Number one, they are content creator. Number two, it is not a content. It is real. What happened between them is real. Twin sister me today. Emma Binu, mo online aunty. Báwo. Mo máa tó ṣe tán. Ṣùgbọ́n. Okay. So they are both content creator, but what happened was not a content. So let me tell you their story. They got into UK not long ago. But before they got to UK, when they got married in Nigeria, the wife, no, they are not content creator. The issue is not content, it's real, but they are content creator. But the incident is not content. Okay? The incident is not content, it is real. I called somebody. Somebody called me. When? I don't know. Somebody that knew them very well called me and told me that was the person that let me know that they are content creator. And I went to their page. I saw it. But what happened was not a content. It was real. It happened for real. Okay? It happened for real. So what happened was that, thank you, October, you are welcome. So what happened was that while they were in Nigeria, this guy had the child before they got married. Okay? So after having the child, when he met the lady, his plan was to relocate abroad. He's always wanted to relocate abroad. So when they got married, it was the plan of him, according to what I was told, and the family, not to tell the lady that that girl belongs to him. I don't know why they have to make that decision. They said the lady is a very nice lady. So, can you please close my door? Angel. Thank you. Sorry for that. So, when they got married, they just got married itself, not long, 2017. So, what they told the girl, no, they didn't tell her anything about the girl initially until they relocated. Yes. Except I check again. I know. I was told the name of her page and I've gone there to see the page. So it is not content, it is real. So he didn't tell her that the child belongs to him, and the family did not tell the lady too. You know, so when they relocated with the children, in fact, she has a baby she's taking care of. So this guy is a student. The lady is the one working. And they say this lady, they work. She's the one working to pay the bills and everything. They say the lady, they work. They really hustle for the family. That while she was even pregnant with the last baby, she was working till the last day, you know, to make them okay in that family. Now, how did that girl now come in? It now got to a stage, they wanted to bring the child in. What they told her was, the girl is this late guy's sister, starring child. Her real name, her name on TikTok, let me check. Somebody send it to me, let me check, just hold on. Her name on TikTok is Chizom. So, when the person that told me, in fact, they've had discussion with the person like 2 years ago when they were to bring that girl in, you know. So when they were to bring the girl in, they now started asking questions from people. That was how that person get to know. Asking people what can they do to bring the girl in. What this guy told the lady is that that girl belongs to his sister. You understand? And the sister's husband is late. That the husband's sister, the sister to the husband is late. No, UK. That the husband to the sister is late. And he really wants to help them. That's the only thing he can do for the woman. And she knows the person they presented to her as sister. And they said she's always loved that girl. So while the girl was still in Nigeria, it was even this lady, from what she was doing in UK, paying the school fees of that girl, buying stuff for her. She has already even taken that girl as her child, even before they brought her into UK. She has embraced the child as a child. They say she loves children naturally. So the girl was already being seen, and you know it is not unseen, it is not unheard for a child to your sister or your brother to call you mommy or daddy. So they say the girl has always called this man daddy. Chengbo, George Fombo said that woman is just an evil man, for heaven's sake. No justification for her actions. Okay. I hope you guys, you men will do the same thing when you find out the same thing happens to you. Anyway, so the lady has always taken care of that child, you know, paying her school fees and all that, because this man was a student in UK while she's the one working. So she was the one paying the bills and taking care of the child. Immediately she knows they wanted to bring the child. She has started relating with the child as her own daughter, and that they are going to adopt the child, not knowing the child was her son, when was their husband's son. You know, so she has already embraced the child, accepted the child as their own. So they started the process. How would they bring the child in? The child already bears this guy's name. When she asked, this guy told him that because the father of that girl did not pay the bride price of her sister, that is why they did not allow her to bear the name of the father, that the child belongs to in their tradition, that the child belongs to the mother, because the father did not pay bride price. And of course, in their tradition, in their culture, it is allowed, because the man, according to this man, did not pay the bride price of his sister. So that was the story they gave the lady, and they started the plan. They were able to bring the child in. And of course, the case of DNA was not an issue, because it was the father. So the plan he told the lady was a different plan to what they were doing at the embassy. Does he really have a late sister? No, the sister is not late. He has a sister who is said the father is late. I mean, the husband is late. The man to the father of the child. He said the father of that girl is late. Meanwhile, he is the father. That is the father. He is the father of the child, but he told the wife that the child belongs to his sister. And the sister's husband, who gave birth to that child, is late. But because the man did not marry the sister in the right way, he didn't pay the bride price before he became late. That is why the child is bearing their own name. I hope you get it now. So that was the story they gave to the lady. So they brought the lady, long story short, they brought that child into UK. And this lady embraced the child. And the story has been, even before they went to bring the girl, they have told the girl, they were pulling it into the hair. Never say, is your daddy, oh. Never say, is not auntie is not your mommy, oh. You understand? So people are not looking at this thing. I don't like the way we judge things in our country until something happens to us. That is highest form of betrayal. How they play the script and everything. Chioma already has been trained to be lying to people. Chioma is already being trained, is groomed. Chioma is groomed already to lie to people. Of course, she will embrace the child. She has no choice as it is if she wants to keep her home. But a house built on deception, trust me, is only a matter of time. That is what you guys are not getting. You keep blaming this lady for the way she reacted. Nobody can say this is how I will react until something happens to them. Look at the way, if you go and look at that girl's page, she portrayed her family as a perfect family, always praising this man. She never made it, she never showed it publicly that she was even the one paying bills before you go and crucify her. If you see her page, she was portraying her husband as a perfect man. As a perfect man. She never showed it that the husband was going to school while she was the student. She was the student. I mean, she was the one working round the clock to make ends meet. How can somebody lie so much? So much. Now, this is not a case of whether the guy has a child from out of wedlock. There is no big deal to her, to that. It is the lie embedded in the story. How you are living a lie, a script they are playing for you without you knowing. That is the painful aspect of it. How you are living a lie. Somebody that can plan that with his family, including that mama that was sitting down. That mama was in the know. That mama did know the whole story. That mama was in support that they should lie to this lady. Madam, no matter what, too wrong doesn't make it right. She shouldn't have behaved in that manner. The only exception I have is her putting it on social media. She's a woman being. She acted the way she can act. Why would you tell somebody how to act when they are upset or when they are being hurt? As long as she didn't buy somebody. And you people keep blaming this lady? Most men will not take this thing, okay, what other lie does she know that this man is keeping? And all the family members are in support. All the family members, they kept this thing. How did she find out? You know, Igbos have this Igbo meeting something anywhere they are. You know they have meeting. Igbo have meeting anywhere they are. Okay? So it was one of those people doing meeting. When that one saw her and said, congratulations. Oh. So you eventually bring your daughter, your husband's daughter, into UK. The lady said, my husband's daughter. I said, no. Said the child is not my husband's daughter, is his niece. That guy, the person said, no. Is that what your husband told you? That person now saw that the lady was shocked. The lady now refused to go further to continue the story. Of course, the seed has been planted. The seed already is planted that child is not an outsider. She couldn't confront the husband. She had to start making her own searchings. She has to start checking what is going on. It was in the process that she really found out that the child belongs to her husband. Even when she was asking this guy, the guy refused to come and say, no, she's not my daughter. She's Aunty Lagbaja's daughter. You could hear in that video where she was still emphasizing, is she your daughter or not? The guy refused to say yes. How do you deny your own child? For what? Number one, before you get married, you are supposed to have told her. God bless you, Wumi. I have her. Let me pin your comments. Imagine everybody knows that the child does not belong to her husband. I mean, everyone knows that the child belongs to her husband, except her. How funny is that? You are walking around. People are doing like this to you. You are walking around. People are doing like this to you. And you don't know. And when you're one you see it, and you don't know they are you see you. Chioma was told to play the scripts. They say, that Chioma should not show that the man is her father, or else the lady will throw her out. Already they've sold that lady in a bad light. They've sold that lady as a bad person. And this was a lady that was working, paying the girls' school fees in Nigeria. Which day was I doing a show? I said most husbands' family, they are wicked people. What they cannot take for their own child, they will do it for their child's wife. Why lie? And a mother was there. That woman cannot use her wisdom as a mother and say, please don't do that. Oh, don't do that. Tell her you have a child. At least from experience, the mother should know better. The mother of this man should know better and say, I will not allow you. She will be the one to call the lady. Did your husband tell you she has a child? It's very, very necessary. Before marriage, did your husband tell you she has a child? I want you to know. I want you to know before you marry her, Mo. Do you want to marry her or not? The question I now ask is, they are traveling. Was it the man that sponsored the traveling or the woman? They say they both sponsored it. They both put money together. So the guy had his plan from onset. Clarity or lost of that travel. Clarity or that travel. Clarity or that travel. The only thing she did wrong was talking in presence of those children. She's the one paying school fees. She's the one paying his school fees. Why can't the mother that knows everything, that is supposed to be matured, call that lady and say, I don't know if my son told you, in case he did not tell you. He is married. I mean, he has a child before he met you. Me, I will hand over the child by myself. Take, this is your daughter. Why do you plan that kind of a thing? So, that kind of shock, if that lady has any mental issue from there, if she has mental issue from there, anything can snap. The only thing she did wrong and the mistake she made, because even this case is against her already because they are in UK. Child protection. She forgot the children are there while she was upset. And according to the law, all those kind of things is not allowed. So she cannot even fight the guy. As it is. She can't even divorce. If she tries to divorce, everything will be against her. For that, she made mistake posting the video outside. Number one. Because she could not control her anger. In abroad, as a man, as a woman, they teach you how to control your anger with their law. Apart from lying to the woman, they also use that. God bless you. Maybe it was a paper they used to bring mama to inside. She wanted to take it down. It was too late. That video have almost 3 million already. How many will she take down? She can only take the one on her page down. The video went viral. If EBT content creator to share it, it's not everything that should be outside. She regretted putting it out because as it is, even if she wants to divorce the guy, everything is against her. The young girl is still a minor. Her children are minor. They were all there, including the baby and the mother-in-law. Everyone saw it. So, and according to the law, she was the one that exhibited anger. She was the one that exhibited violence by tearing the cloth of the man. She was the one that exhibited all that. And her children are still young. So either she likes it or not, she doesn't have any option than to embrace them. Where will she carry all her children to? She has a 1-year-old or less than a year. Within how many years they got married, she has 4 kids already. 4 kids within the space of 5 years that they got married, according to the information I got. She 5 or 6. She has 4 children already, and they are all very, very little. Where will she put those children? She's going nowhere. She has to stay. She has to embrace them. It's unfortunate. She can't even divorce the guy. Though the guy has been asked to step away from the house. So they have asked the guy. Somebody said, not really, auntie. With good lawyer, she will be fine. I don't know her plans, and I will not say she should leave the man. Àwọn ọmọ yìí kéré, kí lẹ fẹ́ kó ṣe, kó dá tán wọn. Though I know the betrayal cuts deep, oh. The betrayal cuts deep. But remember, children are involved. If children are not involved, you can walk away easily. Somebody say, can we look at it from the side that the man loves the lady and respects her a lot and cannot afford to lose her? If you don't want to lose somebody, you will not lie to them. She doesn't have to stay against her will. How do you trust such a man? Apart from the lie, if you go and look at their page, from what she puts out there, at least if I'm going to judge what I see on her page, the guy seems a nice father to her children. So I think they can still mend fences. It was not a skit, Nyinka. It wasn't a skit. It wasn't a skit. Information I got, correct information I got, it was not a skit. Somebody said the man doesn't love her. You can't really say that. If you love someone, you should be honest and open. I agree. I personally can't undo deception. I can't. I can't undo deception. But even at the same time, I will advise she should tread carefully. Honestly, it is not enough reason to walk out. Children are involved. In this kind of situation, she is not thinking of herself alone. She has to think of the children in that marriage. She's not alone. She has a 1 year, a 2.5, a 3.5, and probably a 4 or 5 years old. Where do you want her to start from? For UK? Who is going to help her to take care of those children? Who is going to help her? No, don't advise that kind of advice. Oh. No. No, she cannot. Oh. Somebody say, anyhow, she can get anger you. She can't undo her bad words. What bad words? Corridis or bad words? Because she called her idiots. You are this. You are the DEVIL. And that is what the guy is. How do you keep that kind of secrets? Until an outsider calls somebody's attention and say, that girl, now you're picking, no? No. You see all of you men, ṣé yẹn yan ọkùnrin tí nǹkan bá dé side ti yín, lẹ máa ní kó gbà mọ́ra. But tó bá kàn yín, ẹ lè gbà mọ́ra. Somebody said, Aunty Adunni, not true. What if his original plan is to bring Chioma's mom over to UK? Maybe that's the woman he loves. He may have married his wife, maybe because she's a hustler and can take care of him. You have a point there. You have a point there. You have a point. Somebody said, Auntie, considering the children means she's denying herself true happiness. How will she live with such a man with full chest?